Hello everyone, this is Neeraj here. Hope you guys are well. I hope you're enjoying the fall time. Well, I am back with monthly market stats with the Toronto and the GTA all over. As we continue to progress through and getting through this pandemic, we have seen the kids are back in school. The traffic on the roads are crazier. People are taking advantage of the to go out and enjoying this fall season, enjoying the colors. And real estate markets continue to be stronger and busier as well. In the the different market segments we have seen, the number of listings are down. I mean, it's all if you look at overall GTA, it's almost 50%. The new homes, sales as compared to last year. So leaving the very short, like in months of inventory in different parts of the city. We're going to talk about these numbers now. But at the same time, new developers are like for the condominium construction, the developers are coming with innovative ideas to making buildings more attractive or more familiar or more family friendly to be. So here people can work from home, creating a state of art gyms and at the same time recreational activities, but at the same time they're also coming up with storage facilities which are like air and as per the temperature. If you like ordering the food, there's a climatic control is done in these storage facilities. Even at the concierge level at the entrance of the building, this is more create very innovative ideas we're seeing. The developers are doing it. And if you have any question, as you always, know that I'm always there for you. Reach out to me, let me know if you want to take advantage of some of the pre-construction projects which are coming up in this fall season, which is like highest right now. And but before we dive into it, that's a quick tip I wanted to give. Let's dive back in and the numbers, and looks like how's the market coming along. Starting right from the GTA, let me start sharing my screen. So GTA market, I know average price in the month of September is 1,079,381, which is 17.3% up as compared year to date. When you look at the number of sales, 97,012, which is also up by 41% as compared to last year. This is going to be, looks like it's a record number for sales for this particular year. Average days on market has been 18 days, with no change. The overall GTA, if you look at it over the year, just over 1 month of inventory, which can make it very challenging for today's buyer to get something, and because the property comes and goes very quickly. So if you're comparing with last since 4 years, like since 2018, so number of sales, as you know, that have been up. So in 2018, like 6,414, and in 19, and then uh, uh, and then in 2020 we have 11,033 homes at the same time, which is down by 18%, as compared to last year. But the year over date we are actually a bit higher. It's 9,046 average listings. So if you look at the lifting, if their sales are down by 18%, if you look at the active listings, is down by almost 50%, like 49.4% listings are down, which means definitely GTA need more homes for sale right now, which is not coming, which is a bigger challenge we are facing right now. However, the average sale price is up by 18.3% at to 1.136. Of all, we look at different property types. When you look at the condo market, average sale price is 708,521. This is a condo average sale price, if you look at GTA as a whole from 2018, 19, 20. So if it continues to go up, now it's like $708,000. So this is GTA. Let's look at the Toronto. Toronto has 1,047,334, and again, average sale price is up by 5.6%. If you look at number of sales, is also up year to date. However, if you look at the number of sales, like as compared to 2021, the unit sales wise is lower. But if you look at the average listing wise, also we are down by 43.9%. So you can tell the shortage. So we are operating on a 50%, almost 50% supply in the GTA as a whole, but a little bit less, like almost 45, 44% less as compared to last year in Toronto. However, the prices are still up. The months of inventory 1.42, and average condo prices up by $744,730. So let's look at the Mississauga. Mississauga is up 1,010,000. That's an average price, which is 14.7% up. Unit sales are up year to date. However, as compared to last year, we're down by 18.3%. But if you look at number of active listings in Mississauga, we are over 53% lesser as compared to last year. However, the prices are up by 14.2%. When we look at the condo market, condos are up by 589,780 bucks, which is 12.6% up. Average sales price up, and if you're comparing, just under 1 month of inventory in Mississauga. However, in Brampton, if you look at only less than a half a month of inventory, because we are down by over 62.9% up, down as compared to last year, the active listings. So we do not have listings in Brampton. However, that shows the demand and supply disparity what we're going through right now. The average sales price in Brampton is 1,018,000. So this is like, if you look at, this is Mississauga, 1,010,000. In Brampton is 1,018,000. So even this is 2 months in a row consecutively seeing the Brampton prices are higher than the Mississauga right now. The number of sales is actually down by 5% in Brampton, and I think the primary reason is the supply. The supply is we actually got overkilled in the supply side of it. This is why the number of sales are also down. However, the prices are up by 24.5% up. So when you know that when there is lesser supply and the demand is more, the prices tend to go higher, which is it truly reflect economics 101. The prices goes up by 24.5% up. When we look at the condos pricings, we jump from last year, which is $462,000 average condo price in Brampton, jumped over to $530,000, which is 14.6% up in Brampton. Oakville 1.465, that's an average price in Oakville. If you look at the inventory, again 65% lower as compared to the last year. Unit sales are down by 25%. But you look at the price point, 5.5% up, not big, because we're talking about a big numbers here. We're talking about $1.4 million average in Oakville. So and this is why you see, though they actually down by 65% the active listings, but the price jump is not as we see that in Brampton, like in a close to $1 million price range. When it comes to the condos in Oakville, we're looking at from 2018, so like 643, and then it went down in 2019. 2020 it went up at 640 again, and in 2021 it's $771,000 on an average condo in Oakville, and the months of inventory, just a 3 weeks inventory in Oakville. When we're looking to the York region, the average sales price is 1.266, which is 20.1% up year to date. However, if average days on market is 15, but if we look at the active listings are down by 56.3%, and which is if you look at in last 4 years, like these are the lowest ever, and the prices are up by 27.4% up. So again, very stronger market. So here is the couple of things that are evident when we're looking at a 1.2 $1.3 million range. The prices are still, the jump is huge in the markets like Brampton and York region, and we're also going to see that in Durham region as well. However, that's not the case in Oakville, because the average price is over 1.4 million. So that is evident. The people, those who are upgrading more in York region and in Brampton and Durham area, so rather than people are upgrading in the Oakville area, because the price points literally jump from maybe 1.4, who God knows if it goes directly over 2 million. So having said that, condo prices are also up just over 1 month of inventory in York region as well. When we look at the Durham region, average price is 908,136, which is 31.6% up. Look at the inventory level, 43.9% up. However, at the same time, the price up by 31.9%. Again, because it's the price range. Yes, the number of unit sales is also down by 32% up, because there are not that many properties that are coming for sale, and they have just over half a month of inventory in Durham region as well. When you look at the condo market, from 2018 started with 400 and went down with 385 in 2019. 2020 it caught up again at 425, and if you look at a big jump from 2020 to 2021, it was $544,709 for a condo in Durham region, which is a big, huge jump for the condo market. And I think it's more of the affordability, because people still ready to take maybe condo townhomes rather than thinking about because of the price appreciation in or jump in the market. Yeah, let's look at 2016, what's happening in the number of sales in the month of September. Active listings, average price, and months of inventory. If you look at it in 2016, so let's start with the number of unit sales. So right now we're standing at a 9,046 units. If you look at that, it's lesser than 2020. However, it is and in previous couple of months, which is 2019, 2018, 2017, was lower, but 2016 was higher. And this is now again when we start looking at the active listings, and active listings as we speak is the lowest since like 2016 ever. So and this is why I think the number of unit sales are also lower, because the active listings are very, very low as well. So if you look at the average sale price on an average trab is a 1.1 $1 million, again a big, huge jump. Months of inventory, if you look at that, it's like 1.14, 2.98, and then it went down and down, and then 1.64, and then after that it's reducing the month of inventory to just over a 1 month on an average in the GTA, in the Toronto Real Estate Board period. That's what it shows. Now comes to my favorite chart, which I always love to talk about. It shows me the trend line. People, what is the prices are going down. So this chart actually shows us all the way. This is again going back to June of 2017. Market is always up and down. It's like watching the ECG done on our heart. It always up and down. But if you look at the trend line always shows me the prices are continue to go up. So right now, sometimes if you look at it, sometimes these dots are on the left side or above that line, or sometimes it's down the line. But eventually it hovers around the trend line, with the which way that market is directing. So having said that, if that continues to show us, understand that there's no big, huge change happening, we're going to continue to extend that line and see how the market is going to behave in the future. So having said that, I think right now in September 2021, so we have the highest hit ever done on the TREB, or TRREB, Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. So the highest numbers on that was in September and 21. So having said that, that's is one more thing I just wanted to see. This is the average price change. Now when you say the average price change, this is the influx of the market, not the price we're talking about. If we're just talking about the changes in the price, so how does that happening? This is the 20% mark, 10% mark, and 0% no change. So here is it what starts 1980. So this is from 1980 to 2020. So this is a good 40-year a trend, shows us how the market. And if you look at around, it doesn't matter market goes up or down. If you see this 6.73% average, this is a trend line. This is very, very consistent in last 40 years. If you look at that, market may temporarily go up and down, but it hovers around over this line, which is 6.73. This is every conversation, if you ever had, like I have it with you, you probably observed I always talk about the average appreciation in the GTA from last 4 years around about 6.6, 6.5%. So this is like 6.73% average appreciation. That keeps us a little bit, give us a calmness in getting to know how the market is going to behave. So if you take an average 6.73% price appreciation year over year, I think it's very, very secure, very, very safe, because we can see that in last 40 years this is how it's been behaving. So in last 40 years, you also know multiple times, let me just share my screen again, multiple times we have seen the the peaks and valleys, we have seen that. And the part reason is if 1980, if something went down and then after that it market went up, and then after that, in back in 1990, it went down and then goes up, and then again in 1995 you see that, and this went up and down, and then these changes, like small peaks and valleys, having right from, I will say, around about like 1997, 98, to probably the market crash happens and goes up, like see Lehman Brothers one, I hope you remember. Then in 2000, after that 2006 7, it went down again, and then and comes back again up, and then after the few other things, and this is a pandemic we have seen. So in this pandemic, like 2018, 2019, it went down, and then in 2020, 21, it started to climb back again up. So this is a new chart we added up. This is a source is from actually that from the Toronto Real Estate Board, but this is a percentage change. But regardless, whatever happens in ups and downs, one thing remains constant is a 6.73%. This trend line, this is the price appreciation, this percentage change in the average price in the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. So hope this video you find it informative. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I look forward to seeing you again next month with a new market stats. Have a great one. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.